take a moment to watch the awarding of the Medal of Honor to this senior chief. Just an absolute incredible story. You have a 3-day weekend coming up. It's called Memorial Day, and it's called Memorial Day for a reason. It's not to get drunk and have a barbecue and all sorts of crap like that and enjoy a day at the beach. You can do all of those things, but do me a favor and take pause. And remember that not everybody gets a Memorial Day. And that's one of the reasons you get it is because they're not here. But this guy, you want to talk about a badass and why he was awarded. And don't do me a favor and don't say he won the Medal of Honor. Nobody wins the Medal of Honor. You are awarded the Medal of Honor. Can't stand when people say that. But incredibly moving presentation by the president today. And this guy is just, holy crap. Remember, there are women and men out on the tip of the spear as I'm recording this video, doing very dangerous things so that you can be free. Okay, moving on. Full Throttle is now, we're over with, folks. We're supposed to do a session tomorrow at 1 o'clock, kind of a weekly options and debrief, but we closed a weekly options trade that we placed Monday, yesterday, for $1,400, 65% gain. So it's canceled, folks. Last night and today, I got, and you can see on my screen here, here's about 9 or 10 testimonials from people going, holy crap, dude, you give away way too much stuff during your Full Throttle week. My marketing team's been telling me that for years, and I've kind of said, well, let's just open up the doors to our squadron for a full week and see if people like it. I got to be honest with you, folks, we're going to not do that. Seriously, after about 3 or 4 live trading sessions, we closed there was another Amazon trade we placed yesterday. That's up about $1,200 in a day. So folks, and what did we cover last night? So there's Amazon. Last night we did training on Raytheon. What's Raytheon? It's up over 1% today. So folks, if you can't, if after 4 sessions you still need one more session to decide if you're going to join, you probably shouldn't be trading options because you probably aren't exhibiting that good of decision-making skills. And I say that with the full weight and force of what I mean behind it. If you missed anything that we did this week, and no offense intended to folks who are just finding out about the Full Throttle week, all the replays are on this page, and it's really easy to remember. Here, for example, here's the training from last night. The Raytheon long call diagonal. Here's the WYNN. We placed a WYNN bear call spread yesterday. Amazon trades. It's all on this page. go.topgunoptions.com/FT replay. And we looked at a Exxon Mobil bear call spread today, and I'm going to post that on the member page. Not sending it out to the free folks. Again, like I said, after 4 free sessions and some great trading. Where's the one testimonial? The one guy last night said, hey man, no other service I know does this, where a person could put on enough trades during your free sessions to actually pay, or at least help pay for your service. Everyone else expects folks to fork over the cost up front in blind faith. Thanks, Wiz. So, again, if you're ready to get on board, folks, great. If not, good luck trading the market solo. Here's the page you need to go to. go.topgunoptions.com/GetFT. That stands for Get Full Throttle. And we do have month-to-month memberships, folks. I get the annual membership prices are on here. Just click on that image, and you can see there's monthly memberships as well. I guarantee you in a couple months, if you do month-to-month, you're going to call us an upgrade into an annual. 99.9%. And don't get me wrong, I'd love if you stayed in a monthly membership for years, but it just doesn't make any sense. This is why we have annual memberships, okay? All right, enough of that stuff. We need to get airborne and talk about the market. The market only cares when it cares. And it don't care about Donald Trump canceling the summit with North Korea. Matter of fact, and it's funny, liberals and Democrats would complain it's not hot enough in hell, right? A year ago, they were complaining that he was going to get us into a nuclear war by saying, I'm going to rain fire and fury down upon you. Now they're giving him shit because in his, hey, we're going to cancel this thing, he kisses his ass. Are you people that stupid? First of all, you haven't read The Art of the Deal just because your blind hatred of this man prevents you from being more educated. The man is doing everything in his power So when he does wake up one day and go, hey man, the B-52s and the B-1s are inbound, I'm done. He has all the cover in the world. This guy has gone out of his way to kiss his ass. And if the dude don't get rid of his nukes, we're going to get rid of him for him. Okay, so if you don't know what's going on, you're sitting in front of Cracker Barrel playing checkers while this guy's playing chess. Love him or hate him, he knows how to negotiate, and that's exactly what he's doing. Why am I ranting about this? What did the market do? Zero, nada, zilch. So we can take this off the list of potential threats of why the market's going to pull back. Not so if the president wakes up one day and does tweet, hey man, I did what I could, little rocket man needs to go, and then the market's going to care. For now, it doesn't. The closest alligator to the boat is obviously China. Not only are they flexing their military muscle, their first aircraft carrier that they've built is undergoing sea trials right now. And under the watchful eye of Barack Hussein Obama, China expanded its borders of its country 600 miles into the middle of the Pacific, and we did nothing about it. So not only do we have a potential hot war with China, I mean, that's less likely, but guess what, man? The administration's starting to look like a clown car with what's going on with the potential tariffs. And, okay, Wiz, you're just praising Trump and now you're slamming him? Yeah, man, I'm a libertarian. I think Republicans and Democrats are both the problem. So, folks, Steve Mnuchin, Larry Kudlow, they better figure something out, because in a trade war with the United States, China definitely has the upper hand. They are our banker. They own how much? Over $1 trillion in our debt. President Xi picks up the phone and calls Trump and says, hey, dude, I want my money back. We're not buying any of your debt. Matter of fact, we're selling it. We're screwed. So we got to keep an eye on this. We got to keep an eye on what's going on in Iran and the quote nuke deal. I'm foaming at the mouth. Remember last week Iran threatened to release the names of the politicians it bribed to pass this deal? You haven't heard one word about that since, right? That's because John Kerry or Barack Hussein Obama picked up the phone and said, no, please don't do that. Anybody hear any more about that? Any reporting on that? No, they didn't. That should tell you everything you need to know. Still a strong dollar, still hitting emerging markets. Next week, we're going to talk about our Brazil trade, the EWZ, and how we're going to trade that going forward. We also have this NAFTA. It's kind of still sitting there. U.S. automaker demands are kind of stalling NAFTA. So there ain't super too much to be bullish on right now, guys. I got to be honest with you. And my strategic mindset that I briefed you on in our Analyze Your Trade session at 1 o'clock this afternoon is neutral to bearish. I really do think we're going to head back down to this 50-day moving average. I just kind of feel it. But luckily, a lot of the symbols that we trade, whether it's Raytheon, Amazon, Visa, WYNN, CSX had a nice pop today, up 1.5%. Look at where we got in the CSX, 6 months, right here, rest his soul. The old CEO died and there wasn't a replacement. Whenever a stock gaps down on a company's stupidity to have a successor lined up, you buy it. And I also bought it because of what? Not the stock, the Jan 20 options. Why as well? Donald Trump, man. This is an infrastructure play, right? The whole infrastructure spending. As soon as this guy gets done dealing with some other issues, we're going to see some serious infrastructure spending. The stock itself is up 23% from the day I said, hey, let's look at this thing. And we've been trading bull put spreads, bear call spreads, and iron condors. And this is one of our stronger positions. So we love CSX. On the political front, and wait, real quick. One of the reasons the second quarter, to be honest with you, has been one giant short squeeze. What did this market rally on? Remember sell in May and go away? That didn't happen. It was buy in May and whatever. I can't think of anything on the fly. This was share buybacks, right? Still near zero rate interest rates. Say that 10 times fast. So share buybacks, but also a short squeeze. You see this little ledge below the 50-day moving average? That was a lot of people saying, okay, like me, I was wrong, obviously, look at this chart. People like me saying, you know what, we're going to head back down here. There's really nothing powering this higher. Pop, that's called a short squeeze. And what happens to short squeezes or companies buying back their own shares? It ends. and it's ended. And what's the catalyst to go higher? It certainly ain't the fact that FBI agents are bending over backwards, begging to be subpoenaed by Congress so they can testify about their treasonous leadership. Folks, if George Bush had done this to Barack Hussein Obama's campaign, placed spies, committed treason, people would be in jail. We are in a very dangerous moment in the United States, folks, in our democracy. Our republic, I'm not kidding you, man, our republic is in serious danger. If we don't start holding people accountable, all of us equal to the rule of law, we've had it. James Comey, a year and a half ago, as FBI director, gave us a 19-minute keynote about how Hillary Clinton's a felon, and then a 2-minute wrap-up that said, I'm not going to do anything about it because she's above the law, and walked off the stage. That was it for me. We better unfornicate what's going on in this country, folks, or we're going to we'll do it for you. So, all right, folks, I got to run. Like I said, we're not going to do a full throttle session tomorrow. I'll be trading, I'll be hanging out and everything like that. I have a bunch of coaching sessions with some of my private clients. But hopefully you get on board. Like I said, you missed a lot this week, a lot of trading, a lot of great training, and it's all on this page, like I said. But if after 4 free sessions, you can't decide whether to be a member, please don't be a member because it ain't going to work out. So have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge, and God bless. We'll see you.